Suppose the US were to adopt Bitcoin under this plan, $1 to 1 Satoshi. What would that transition look like?
Well, it's difficult to say, but under a Trump administration, I believe we could see the start of that, which is the adoption of Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. So President Trump and Senator Cynthia Lummis have announced plans to create this strategic Bitcoin reserve. So to begin with, they would accumulate a massive amount of Bitcoin, potentially 1 million coins. And I think from there, the rebasement is just a matter of time when the fiat currency fails. When people no longer want to accept the dollar, we will rebase to Satoshis as the underlying currency. And Trump has hinted of this. He said, maybe we pay off the debt by giving people a bit of Bitcoin.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? Hand him a little Bitcoin.
I don't know if he's exactly thinking of rebasing to Bitcoin, but he's hinting, or at least his line of thought is moving in that direction.
With that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
And to piggyback on that, if you guys want some free stuff, who doesn't like free stuff? Here's the MooMoo link right here in the description below, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. The current time that's recording, Bitcoin is coming in at 97.6K. And what do we see? What do we anticipate? We've showed you this falling wedge where Bitcoin has broken out of it and has back tested it once, twice, and we're sort of just grinding down from this support level. Now, Bitcoin has bounced off of this. The bigger question is will we come up and retest this purple line around the 106,000, or is Bitcoin going to continue putting in higher low? Could Bitcoin then put in a lower low from this previous trend, or are we getting ready to base out of this level to break out of this level and ultimately pass this yellow line above? Lots going on in the markets. You want to be plugged in 100% what the Bitcoin bros are talking about and saying. But if we just draw a trend line, remember the trend's your friend to the end. And right now, the level to get above right now is around the 99, almost 100 grand level. If we break above this, maybe we could back test this before we come back up to this purple line. MicroStrategy, we seen close at 334. Now, we've seen Michael Saylor bought more Bitcoin, 478, almost 480,000, hit the ATM again. So we'll see what MicroStrategy opens up with during tomorrow's open. But we see that we came back and hit this trend line. This support level has held. So if we come back down, we could come back down to the 310 range. We could come up to the 350 range, then come back down to the 310 to 315 range while we get close to this apex. But this is the levels to pay attention to. Right now, we're squeezed in between the 20 moving average and the bull market support band, along with this upward support. Right now, the 50 moving average and 200 moving average are all pointing to the upside. So this seems like we could see a breakout sooner rather than later. And right here, if you're not looking at MicroStrategy or hasn't opened your eyes yet, what are you doing? It has outperformed everything, 100% of all S&P 500 companies since the Bitcoin strategy has been adopted. And right here, the Bitcoin count is not stopping. An update right here from Crypto Burb. He's saying the squeeze almost done. Prepare for an explosion. And what he's looking at is this upwards trend line here. This is Bitcoin on the daily chart. And could we get a bounce up from this to see more higher price action? Is the explosion to the upside coming soon? And Crypto Lark is saying the sentiment in the crypto market is back to the December of 2023 level. People are calling it the end of the bull market. Meanwhile, Bitcoin remains strong despite a massive alt correction. And the US government wants to see the golden age for digital assets. Trump is introducing a Bitcoin ETF through TrueFi and buying truckloads of crypto through World Liberty Buy. So there's a lot going on in the markets, but what did he say here to pay attention to? December of 2023 level. What happened in 2024? We've seen this rip to the upside of the total crypto market. So right now we're seeing that same sentiment. Could we see another rip to the upside? That could be what's in the cards. And look here, strategic Bitcoin reserves around the world are happening. Look at the phases. Public endorsement from government official. All these countries have had that happen. And legislation process initiated. Argentina's doing that. Chile, Czech Republic, Germany, Hong Kong, Japan, Poland, Switzerland, and look here. The United States has completed that along with El Salvador and Brazil. Law or policy enacted. So everybody knows El Salvador has already reached the finish line, but look what's going on. In Brazil, Switzerland, and the US, laws are being enacted. So Bitcoin being acquired for reserves is the next step before they get to that finish line as a Bitcoin standard. And once again, taking a look at Bitcoin at the current time of this recording, what do we see? 97.6K. And right here, if we just connect these dots, could we come back down and retest this upper bound around 88,000? Could we see that? Potentially. But all in all, this market does seem bullish. This trend line is still intact. We do have a bearish divergence right here. This is this price putting in a higher high, while this is putting in a lower high, but still this trend is intact. So can we come back down to do the 88 level before coming back up and even put in a lower high here? But can we see a squeeze up to the upside? That could be what's in the cards. And if this is looked at as some massive inverse head and shoulders pattern, we could see a massive price target of, if we pull this up to where the breakout actually was, this would take us up to a $146,000 to $147,000 Bitcoin price target. Exciting times are ahead. And right here, gold is surging higher, almost at $3,000. At the current time it's recording, coming in over 2,900. On the daily, we had a wick up almost all the way to 2,950. Closed at 29.41. So you want to pay attention to when gold blasts off. This is definitely a bullish indication, and gold could be a leading indicator. And tech devs weighing in. What if instead of the end, what people are calling for right now, this is the beginning? And look at this chart right here. Every time we see a red dot, that's the peak. But then we have this trough area right here where it puts a little peak in, and then the blast off continues. Trough area, peak in, blast off continues, trough area, peak in, blast off continues, trough area, peak in, the blast off continues. So we could be seeing more higher price action in the short to mid term. And right here, titans of cryptos weighing in. Are we going to see the breakout to the next leg soon? $180,000 target. Look at these expanding wedges. Every single time we break out of the wedge, blast off. Every single time, break out, blast off. Every single time we're coming to that apex. So could we be seeing that blast off before the summer? And then could it be a sell in May and go away? You be the judge. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and show us some love. We appreciate each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.